If you were raised by a narcissistic parent, your life has been shaped in ways you might not even fully understand. But I can explain your entire life to you, for many of you, because the patterns they instilled in you are predictable. And once you understand these patterns, you can begin to get them out of you and reconnect with the real you. I'm Jerry Wise, and for over 45 years, I've worked with people raised in narcissistic, dysfunctional, or emotionally immature families. And I can explain your life without ever having met you, because I've watched these same patterns show up in person after person, getting them out of you so that you can reframe who you really are. That's the work that I do. Number one, you were managed, not truly loved and accepted. Growing up, you weren't really loved so much as managed. That parent's love came with conditions. It showed up when you performed, when you made them look good, when you met one of their needs, and it went away the moment you didn't. Your focus was elsewhere, which I call other-focused, rather than self-focused. I don't mean selfishness. I don't mean narcissism. I mean self-focus, because I'm the only one who can control me. And so I need to be in the executive captain seat of this person called Jerry. And to this day, you may still catch yourself bracing for a reaction that isn't coming and quietly working for a love that was never really being offered. Number two, you became who your parent needed you to be. To survive that, you did something very understandable. You became who they needed, the helper, the quiet one, the achiever, the one who never caused any trouble. That version of you got rewarded, so it stayed, and the real you slowly went quiet underneath it. In adulthood, you can look capable and put together on the outside and still feel like there's someone underneath it all that no one has ever really met. And I even thought it was not even somebody I had even met yet. That someone is the real you, still waiting under the role of your family that handed you this heavy burden. Number three, you confuse being needed with being loved because your parents' love had conditions. You learned to feel safest when you were useful, so you became dependable, the one people leaned on, the one who's always there, and that works until you realize you can't quite tell whether people love you or just need you. And I remember having that experience for myself. Do people care about me, or do I just provide a need for them? And my contract, which I was unaware of, was that's okay. You don't have to love me, just need me, and we'll get along real well. As an adult, you may give others patience and care. You'd never think to give yourself this patience and care. And the idea of needing something and needing something back can feel almost frightening. Somewhere early on, you were taught you had to earn your place, and part of you is still earning it. Number four, you apologize for taking up space. There's a good chance you apologize for things that were never your fault. You say sorry when someone else bumps into you. You over-explain a simple no. You feel guilty asking for even a small thing. In your family, your needs were treated as an inconvenience. So you learned to make yourself smaller and more obliging. And you carried that into adulthood as someone who endlessly was accommodating, and you became quietly worn out. You were never too much. You just learned that taking up space wasn't very safe. Number five, you can't set a boundary without feeling like a villain. In your family, your boundaries weren't really allowed. Your no got overruled or guilted or shamed or punished until eventually you stopped saying it. Your sense of self got folded into theirs. One emotional system where their needs became yours and yours simply didn't count. So now, even when you know exactly where your line is, drawing it can leave you feeling like a terrible person. That guilt isn't a sign you did something wrong. If you feel that guilt, shame, or fear punishment, if you have any of those reactions, that doesn't mean you're doing something wrong. It's simply the old enmeshment, the old overlapping of identities within the family, still telling you that having a self of your own is somehow a betrayal. Number six, you keep people at arm's length. No one ever showed you what was safe or what closeness looks like, real healthy intimacy or closeness, or what real safety should look like or feel like. The people who were supposed to be the safest often used your openness against you. And you learn that letting someone in is how you get hurt. As an adult, you can want closeness deeply and still hold it just out of reach, testing people, staying a little unreachable, pulling back the moment things start to feel real. From the outside, it can look like independence. Underneath, it's a younger part of you that learned being truly seen wasn't safe at all, and still deciding who gets to come close. Number 7, you recreate or participate in chaos you swore you'd escape. The home you grew up in, awful, but also felt like home. Your nervous system learned to read that chaos as normal. I call it kind of malignant normalcy, maybe even as love. As an adult, calm can feel boring or somehow wrong or lifeless, and intensity can feel like connection. You may keep finding yourself drawn to the unavailable partner, the high drama or highly needy friendships, chaotic job situations, and situations that keep you on edge, because that's the way it's supposed to be in your self. In fact, that family super self that we have. It isn't because something is wrong with you. It's because the role you played as a child is unconsciously still looking for somewhere to play out. And it will keep repeating until you gently take it apart. Number 8, your parent's voice still lives in your head. Long after you've grown up, moved out, maybe even gone no contact, you can still hear your parent. The voice in your head that says, you're not doing enough, that you're too much, that you got it wrong again. You may think that voice is just your voice in your mind. It isn't. It's the voice of your family still living inside you, still running the same commentary that it always ran. And that is the whole point, because a voice that was put into you can be taken out of you. That's what it means to get your family out of you and to self-differentiate and finally come home to your true self. Do you see it now? I just described your inner world without ever meeting you, because what was done to you was predictable, and predictable patterns can be undone. Every one of these patterns is your family, still living inside of you, and getting them out of you is the real work, so you can live as the person you were always meant to be. I have no interest in blaming families. I have no interest in blaming family members. They went through their own process of generation to learn what they learned, and they passed it along to you, as we do as human beings. That's what the Road to Self program was built for, letting go of the family of origin within us. If you're not sure if the Road to Self program is right for you right now, then start where over 50,000 others have started. My free 84-minute self-differentiation training. It's the first step, and it's free. The links are in the description. And if this resonated with you, this video, subscribe and hit the bell icon so the next video finds you as well. Thanks for watching. Have a great day and be wise.